darts player in the world at the moment. But they absolutely love Adrian Lewis and Simon Whitlock, don't they, in Germany? They are the standout stars, the 2 times champion of the world. Game on!
Yeah, but Barney, he'd gone through the doldrums for a couple of years and then rocked up at the Grand Slam of darts in Wolverhampton. And went on and won that. And since then, he's really been firing on all cylinders. Where AD, I think the pressure of being a double world champion really got to him. Everybody, you know, when you win the world championship, everybody wants your scalp. Every professional, every amateur, no matter who you play, they want your scalp. And that's a lot of pressure, especially on the young man's shoulders, as Barney has a little bit of a grin on his face as the dart goes in, a little bit different to what he normally does. You know, we are playing outside. Every now and again we get a little bit of air movement across the stage.
61. Very, very occasional gust of breeze, but it is very occasional. And Simon Whitlock and James Wade managing perfectly well in the opening game. A really, really good standard. And Barney and Lewis just need to get on with it. The early stages of this game could yet be very, very important. 98.
Well, they both throw light darts, and Barney glides his dart in, so if there is a little bit of air movement, you know, it will affect Barney's darts possibly more than anybody else's. But like we say, they all know it's the same for all of them. And you've got to get on and get into these first legs. You don't want to put a negative in your head in the early legs. You've got to stay focused. You've got to stay positive.
Russ Bray is our referee. Not a lot wrong with that. I'm surprised he didn't follow with a maximum as well. But Lewis here with a chance to win this opening leg against the throw.
Well, I couldn't believe that AD had to check his score before he threw the third dart. He's got 2 darts at double 4 for this first leg. And that's the one thing that's been letting AD down. He's been scoring well enough. It's just those doubles, and they were a long way off. And it opens the door up for Barneveld. This is a good check out. May go 20 for double 18. He loves the double 18, does Barneveld. And that is exactly why. And certainly, there's no question that AD's throwing the dart harder, and it's making it go straighter.
Well, work this out. The stats sometimes tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The stats also are often an anomaly. Look at that, 21 points, better off in the averages, and he's losing. 85. The reason he's losing is that he's missed 7 darts at double. Crucially, he's missed 5 darts to break the Barneveld throw in legs 1 and 3. 100.
Of course, there we have it, 13%. If he'd have clocked out a little bit quicker, the average would have been up at about around 110. But Barney knows, you know, he's confident in his own ability at the moment, really is firing. And he knows he'll just sit there, he'll let AD make the mistakes, and then he'll pounce on them. I mean, let's face it, AD could be 3-0 up at the moment.
Well, the difference with Barney, I mean, we always talk about Barney being, his head being in the right place, i.e. he believes he can win. That's been the case for the last 6 months since he won the Grand Slam. Also with Barneveld, he's put the work in. He reached the Premier League semi-finals, lost to Taylor, maybe should have won that game if he'd scored better against Taylor in London a week ago. But for Barneveld, the practice has been the doubles, and we are now expecting him, when he has 3 darts and a double, that he will win the leg with those 3 darts. And that's what's been happening over recent months. It happened in the Premier League. Is it going to happen again tonight? Tops to break. Well, there you go. Case in point.
Well, the first dart at double 12 there, although it was just on the outside, it was a perfect guide for AD. The second one was like an inch and a half away. You know, when he pinned the double 6 for the last dart, that was a relief, because 5-1 down, and Barney is like flying.
Well, it really has been a brilliant response here in Dubai. 2,000 here at the Dubai Tennis Centre for our opening night.
140.
Brilliant support, and it all points to this becoming a regular event on the darts calendar, I think. I'm sure Barry Hearn would agree, and we will be hearing from the PDC chairman probably tomorrow night about the tournament and the future for this World Series of Darts. But let's just talk briefly about Adrian Lewis. Well, he's up to another maximum. Well, that's what he can do. He could have got another 6 darts in there. That is what he can do.
Makes it look so easy, but it's just the finer points at the moment, the tightening up on the doubles, the checkouts, setting it up a little bit better. Barney. He threw it high because he didn't want to hit the flights, and that happens a lot.
That's fair enough. He's smiling. He meant to leave himself tops. He's left himself double 10 instead.
Well, why do they do that, Stu? Because they're going to throw over the flights with them first two, because they get a deflection into the treble. And sometimes you just over pitch, and perhaps he thought a little bit of the breeze glided that in there, but you know, Barney's not missing a lot on the doubles just lately, and that's a perfect guide for him, just bringing in off that dart. Well, now he's chasing double 5, not the best of switches.
15.
Well, that's the first time that we've seen Barney miss with a combination. Well, Lewis was going the bull route there. Now, Barney will come back 1 for double 2. Crucial leg this in the context of the game. 1 for double 2 for 5-2. Double 1. Well, a wry smile on Barney's face. The crowd getting involved as well.
Yeah, a little bit of air movement come across the stage. He's just stood back. Now the double 1. Oh, that was on the wire, so a chance for Lewis. And this would be the first leg that he's nicked off of Barney. Barney's done the nicking. Can Lewis?
Yep, 24 scored. 32 scored. Well, tops was the dart for Lewis. Well, Barney's been all round the board trying to win this leg. There's only one way he can go now. Great dart. Great dart. Well, 2 brilliant markers. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. He's missed. He hasn't missed a dart and a double hardly in the opening 5 legs. And here, Raymond van Barneveld is on course to join him. He's on course to join him. Fabulous darts as Barney hits his 3rd maximum. And we've had 7 in the match so far. Scoring has been brilliant. But yeah, it looks at the moment like Barneveld against Wade in the semi-finals on Friday night here in Dubai.
Well, it looks that way. We know the ability of this man, Adrian Lewis, can turn things around as quick as anything. And you can't help but feel a little bit sorry for AD. He missed doubles in the early part of the game, and Barney's taken out 2 116s and a 120 to take legs. And that really does hurt, but you've just got to keep going. As I said, I think Barney's done such a good professional job. He hasn't panicked, he's kept his shape, he's kept his form, he's kept his, you know, everything. Like the height, he hasn't been leaning forward too much. And certainly his darts are working. He doesn't have to go the bullseye route. He just needs to set this up. He knows how important it is at just hitting 1 big treble with these 3 darts. He's done that, the big 19. And he's going to get 3 clear darts to go 8-3 up.
Well, so far for Adrian Lewis here in Dubai, very much a case of what might have been. Will Barney punish him again? There you have it. It's 4 consecutive legs. It's 8-3. Now it's 9-6. And Lewis has the darts.
If he can put a good performance in on this leg, then he thinks, well, I can throw 12 darts legs for fun. If I can go and throw in a 12 dart leg and break, then we've got a game. But as Barney steps up, matches the 140 of Lewis. Lewis has still got a pile on the pressure on the scoring.
96.
Good last start from Lewis. Just got to make sure a minimum of one big treble with every three.
100.
Let's go for a couple of balls then, wouldn't he?
Well, he was looking at the combination shots to try and leave 170 or below. Same with Barneveld, it's a treble, may go for the 25 here. Is he staying up? Stayed up, sometimes he used to go for the 25 on that. So that really has put the pressure on. 6 starts from here for Lewis. Surely he'll go for the treble 18 or the bullseye. Goes for the bullseye.
45.
What a finish this would be to this game.
What a chance. What a chance. Double 14. Way to win it for Barneveld. A fabulous 121.